talk about our trips, like fun. And you told me like fun,
okay.
exciting trips that you can recall. Like I have some.
We have so many.
Canada, Vegas, TJ, Puerto
TJ,
Peñasco,
that's
Europe.
That's one thing that we always do. We prioritize on traveling. We love to travel. We've been to so many places together. And we even went overseas once to Paris and
Bahamas.
London.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was another joke.
There yet. That was
Bahamas,
an evil twin.
Bermuda, come on, little mom. Sorry, I'm thinking of the song. Yeah, we went to Europe. We went to Paris.
We drove all the way to Canada one time.
That was crazy.
Intense.
Coming back, remember the coming back part.
I don't even want to.
We took our time going to Canada, but coming back, we did it nonstop. Like we just drove from Vancouver, Canada, passed through Oregon. Well,
originally
Oregon,
when we first left, we left from Ventura, right? Yeah, Ventura, and we drove all the way to San Jose, where we
stayed with your cousin.
Did we stay there?
Yeah, we stayed there. Remember, we stayed the night.
We stayed
Remember the 7-Eleven, the chicken.
Oh, the chicken fingers.
Yeah,
they were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So we went to San Jose and we stayed with my cousin Isaac, and then from there we ended up going to San Francisco for a little bit. And drove. We didn't actually stay the night.
Yeah.
We kept driving till we got to
Oregon,
Portland, Oregon.
You stayed with your other cousin.
Where we ended up, Washington. We that's when we stayed over there in Vancouver, Washington.
So
we did stop, I think, at a motel or something like that. Then we kept going to Portland, ventured around in Portland. Also stayed with another one of my cousins in Vancouver, Washington, which is not too far from Portland. Mm-hmm. And then from there, we ended up driving to Seattle. Spent a little bit of time there.
That's right. Yeah.
I think we stayed somewhere, and then from there
we went to Canada, Vancouver. Yeah.
Which I was gonna say,
you went across them.
The best part out of the entire trip
was being with you.
No.
Oh, okay.
Was the Capilino suspension bridge.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was in Canada, huh?
That place is awesome.
Highly recommended.
That's
especially
one of the top places to go.
Like around this time we went.
Around this time.
We went like 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Is it it's not a national park. It's like
it's like just a random like outdoorsy
park.
Forest
park. So the cool thing about this place, other than it's pretty much a paid admission location, it's just a park where you kind of walk around and see different things.
Yeah.
And it's literally in Canada
and
the forest. And then the big thing is the suspension bridge that goes right underneath what is that?
No, it goes above a river.
I mean, right above a river.
A huge river.
That's
and a huge suspension bridge. And the lights, you know how they had like.
But yeah, we went during Christmas, which that's the best time to go.
No, it was a little bit before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving.
But it was like they were already decorating for Christmas. So it was so romantic. Joe and I were holding hands. We were just walking by. Sorry.
Okay, we might have held hands.
Just
it was nice.
Bit,
we were single. And we needed someone. No,
it was cold. Anyways, and desperate. But it was really cool.
It was really nice because they had like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
They had ornaments. They had like
the designs, the different lights, how they made
designs,
them.
Yeah, and then this is like in a forest.
Yeah.
This is not like, oh yeah, you're going to a building or something like that. This is in a forest. You don't even know how they're getting power out there.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Like they're just suspending like
all
ornaments
the lights,
and like lights and stuff like that over like a lake.
Yeah.
Like if you were in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
And then they had like suspension bridges up above where you could be walking around, and there's lights on those too. Mm-hmm. So it looks great. There's little waterfalls, little rivers.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome. And then they have like a little place where you can eat and have a snack or something like that.
And buy souvenirs.
It was kind of pricey.
Yeah, we paid like $40 each or more.
Oh no, it was like 90.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 90 each. It was expensive, but it was worth
Canada, it. Yeah, it was cool.
We went to Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, we did.
Stopped by. It was all right.
It was all right.
It was like what would you compare
Carl's
it to?
Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
It looked like a Carl's Jr.
Sorry, Canada.
But they also had like breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
And like iced coffee, which the iced coffee was
Yeah, it was all right. We went to that sushi place in Vancouver. It was already like the evening.
Oh yeah. We saw the Trump Tower.
Saw the Trump Tower. Yeah, we were by there.
Saw the Trump Tower, and then
buying souvenirs there.
We were gonna go to the Space Needle in Seattle, but we didn't get a chance to. It was super windy.
Yeah, but we went to the market?
Oh, the public market. We went on the Ferris wheel in Portland.
We did that.
So public market. We went to the first Starbucks ever that was
in Seattle.
Located in
Seattle.
Oh yeah, Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle.
Not Portland.
Yeah, not Portland.
We like Portland though. Portland was cool.
nice.
And shout out to Portland people.
Yeah.
Don't get crazy.
Apparently they're crazy though.
Yeah.
After we left.
Yeah.
We caused the problem.
We were like,
and then
we barked once all the people started barking.
But what we ended up doing was once we were in Canada, we decided, okay, it's time to go back home.
Oh, right.
And we ended up driving from Canada nonstop all the way to San Francisco to eat breakfast.
Yes.
But that was horrible because that was a solid 15 hours
Yep.
of nonstop driving.
Yep.
I started the drive, and I remember we hit the border to Canada, and like there was this lady that literally you have to show the passports and everything. And I just brought 2 big 20-ounce bottles of Red
Beer.
Bull.
Oh, Red Bull.
No, the Red Bulls. And I was just drinking them, like sipping on it, finished the can, and I literally saw we passed Seattle. We passed Portland, and I just kept going. And then like 5 hours in, I was like, dude, we got to switch. So like every 5 hours or 2 hours or something like that, we were switching.
I remember when you knocked out. I think, was I driving in San Francisco or you were like when we were arriving?
Towards the end, yeah. Once we arrived, you were driving in San Francisco.
Yeah, you were like knocked out.
I was like, oh, like I was just dead.
Yeah. And then we still kept on going. Also, we had breakfast at Whiskers.
At Whiskers, yeah, which was the
breakfast place, right?
Oh, no. Whiskers we ate on the way there.
Oh, on the way back, we ate where?
Yeah, we got that not tartar,
the
thing at the Pier 39.
The bread, right?
Yeah, the bread.
Clam chowder.
Oh,
bomb.
Clam chowder at Pier 39
Yeah.
in San Francisco. If you ever go there, try that.
Bomb.
Some delicious. That was our breakfast. We threw Tabasco, ate, enjoyed our time, and then started driving again.
Yeah.
We got down to Santa Barbara.
Right? You dropped me off. Yeah, because my family was celebrating. This was already Thanksgiving Day.
It was already Thanksgiving Day. So we were already like late. And that's why we were like, okay, we got to drive all of Canada to get past and get back home.
Yeah.
So we go. I drop him off in
my family,
Santa Barbara. So he stays there.
But he still continued all the past driving. Ventura, going to LA, dude.
No, I went
Long
to Ventura.
Beach, right?
I ended up stopping in Ventura to eat turkey dinner with some of my family. Then I kept going all the way to Burbank.
Oh, Burbank.
Because there was a district convention.
That's right.
And I was
You wanted to go?
There. Yeah. Which I still have a picture of me at the district convention.
Oh yeah? That's funny.
Yeah, I was all like that. But no, I ended up going
Crazy
there
trip,
and then back home.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Ventura.
And then we went to DJ. Imagine.
Oh, man, there was so many times where I just drove too much. Puerto Peñasco, I drove 7 hours straight.
Oh, that's right. Danny and I were the passengers, and we're like, "Oh, we're good."
My legs started hurting.
Cramping
so I was
up.
like, I need to stop. I got off. My leg was hurting. I got in the back seat. I made them get in the passenger seat, and then they
for
made
the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, they made me sit in the front by myself.
Well, I mean,
while I was driving for a good amount, and then you jump into it.
And then like,
but you guys were all girlfriend and boyfriend back there.
Yeah, it was romantic.
Yeah,
it was crazy though. It was a cool trip too. Puerto Peñasco, I would want to go back.
Puerto Peñasco was nice. We've been to TJ
a couple times.
We went.
We've been to
Paris,
went to
London,
Convention, Long Beach.
Convention. Down in Long Beach. Yeah, we've been to a lot of locations.
Vegas.
We went to Vegas.
LA a couple times. We went to what's that lake and then the little town.
San Diego too.
Yeah, San Diego. Oh yeah, we did.
The lake? Which lake?
The sea salt one, or like it's all like dried up.
Oh, Salvation Mountain.
Salvation Mountain.
Joshua Tree.
Yeah,
we actually took Danny that time.
Yeah, Danny came with us. Yeah,
the Salvation Mountain. That was actually pretty cool. It says like Jesus saves or no, Jesus loves or something like that.
Something like that.
And it's all paint in the middle of nowhere in the sand.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, we've been to a lot of places, a lot of good, fun memories. That's why I have the travel board with all the magnets that we've got.
Y'all can't see it behind you guys.
You guys can't see it. I created a short that you guys could probably check out, and it shows pretty much all the magnets that were on there.
Yeah, you went to prison. Yeah, but good stuff.
Cancun too.
Oh yeah, but we haven't gone together.
We didn't go together. You went separately.
Yeah, I went separately.
I went and I ended up going to like all those giant water parks that are down there.
Xcaret area.
Best water parks in the world are in Cancun.
Those are cool.
They have a lot of water parks. And then you ended up going and you went to
Explorer.
Merida.
Oh, Merida, yeah.
Tulum.
And
then
Valladolid.
Holbox. And then later on, the second time you went, you actually went to the water parks.
Yeah, the last time I went, it was cool. The water park's really fun, totally worth it. And then
there's a lot of they're like huge water parks, and they're just like you could be in one water park for an entire day if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Mexico, man.
Mexico.
We got it,
and everything's cheaper too. Yeah. I mean, what is it like $20 to
Super
the
cheap.
dollar?
Yeah,
$20.
20 pesos.
20 pesos to the dollar.
Yeah.
So your dollar goes pretty long distance there.
Yeah, we gotta plan out the next trip.
What do you think is the next trip?
Ooh,
you should have gone with us to
Europe.
You messed up. We went to Europe and he did not want to go.
It's not that I didn't want to go. It's I had priorities. I had to work.
He should have called out.
Took care of his dog.
That's true.
Stella would have died if it weren't for. No, she would have been all right. She took care of me actually. I'm like passed out in the living room. Still like, are you okay? Licking me.
Drink water.
I would have gone. It's just I guess it was like it was like two. I didn't have vacation those days, and it was just like I guess.
Sorry about that.
Oh, and I went to Mexico though.
Oh, remember? Yeah. He ended up going to. Well, you were supposed to take care of the dog. You ended up going to Mexico.
She was.